Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4 of this city Skylines city of Guildford. As you can see, Guildford is expanding. Not very rapidly, but it's expanding. As I said in the last episode, I wanted to put this area here as just an industrial area. So I'm going to build some roads and basically try and keep it away from the houses and the shops there, really. I want to have just one area of industrial in this square that we've got. Reason being is I just want to keep it in one place for now and not separate it and then start getting confused where bits and bobs are. I think I'm going to build the road up towards the edge of the square that we've got, and then sort of it'll make more room for the factories and the warehouses. I suppose here I'm going to go up. Yeah, I'm going to keep it into like a square. We'll go up like a snake for now, and then we can sort of square it up, I suppose, so that we're sort of using all that room there and trying to, how can I put it, trying to use what space we've got and trying to fit as much as possible in. I suppose it's like real life, like they do with flats and houses now, and all sorts of building. They try to fit as much in as a small space as possible. That is in the UK, obviously, because the UK is not very big, so we try to get as much in as we can in what little space we have. Whereas I suppose in America, France, Russia, China, places like that, Canada, they've got more room, I suppose. So you can sort of spread things out more. I've used as much space as possible there to fit as much more industrial zone as possible. I think I'm not going to do too much industrial at the moment because I don't want to go overkill and then there's no jobs. They're looking for people to work there because there's not enough staff. I think I'll use this space here and then so then we can sort of, I could use all this space, I suppose, but if I use all this space, then what's going to happen is you're going to get warehouses, factories, etc., 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 looking for staff, and we haven't got enough population at the moment. I don't believe only 2,500, which literally just happened, and I just don't think. So I think that'd be enough. Should I do some more? No, I'm going to leave it like that for now. We've got some blue down there that we need. I can't remember if that's low density or high density. I think that's low density by the looks of things. See what I mean about staff? These are all looking for staff. So I need to zone out these places and get the right sort of thing going there, I suppose. Is that low density? Let me click on it. Let's have a look. If that is, because I can't remember if that's low or high. It looks low to me. Let's have a look. It's low density. Low density commercial. Okay. So what we'll do, we will put high density in there. So there's more of a. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. So if we put it along there, and then we sort of got a bit of high density, which should get rid of a little bit of that blue. I'm hoping. We can only hope. I don't think it will get rid of that much, if I'm honest with you. No, I don't think it's going to get rid of that much. I can't. No, I don't think it is. So we're just going to have to leave it. Yeah, we're just going to have to leave it. And then we need to obviously put some water over here. Put some water over there. Obviously they're going to need water. Put it down this road. Makes it a lot easier to find if we need to. obviously do this bit, because if I do end up using that bit of land, then the water chart is already there. Do excuse me, I am drinking a cup of tea whilst doing this. As you can see, Guildford is getting bigger. It's not too bad. We've got this one square that we're using, and I'm not going to use any more squares until we've used all this bit of land, or try to use all this bit of land. I don't want to go too fast, so obviously I can go as much as I want, because we are on sandbox mode, so I could do whatever. But I don't want to do that. I want to start off slow, like a real city in a way, I suppose. Let's zone off this bit here, and then we can sort of define what we want to go on in these factories, in this factory area, this warehouse area. See, I can go this way as well. Where I'm zoning out there, I can sort of go this way and sort of get a few more factories in there, I reckon, and that little space. And then obviously in the future, if we go for another square, I could go this side, and then build more factories, because I think they're just going to need more eventually. When I zone out places, I don't usually tend to change the names. I usually just keep them as they are. Whatever cities comes up with, I usually randomise. I usually let it just go with it, because honestly, it doesn't really bother me. Sometimes the names that they come up with are really cool, and I'm quite intrigued to see what it comes up with, because it seems every game, every city I build in City Skylines seems to generate a new zone name. I don't know if that happens on yours, but I don't ever seem to get the two same names on any different city. So is that what happens on your City Skylines? That'd be good to know. Let me know in the comments if that happens with you. I would like to know that. Because it seems to be every city I do, as soon as I zone out somewhere, the name comes up different every time. It never comes up twice, which is cool. I'm not complaining about it, but it's just I thought quite a neat little thing for them to do. I don't know what I'm going to put here. I just think I'm just going to let these factories and that be sort of general, because there's not much going on there. Not much trees there. Look at all the farmland, the fertile land here. Wow. Quite a lot there. So hopefully, maybe, when we expand the squares, we might go out that way. Get rid of these empty buildings over there. When there's not enough employees for places, comment down below in the comment section and let me know what you do for that, how you get rid of that. Is there a way to get rid of that easier? We need school. We need another school, elementary school. Where am I going to put it? No, remember, I can't put it up here. I can't put it with a dirty area. It would not go down well with parents. If you just joined or just moved along to this part of the video, do excuse me, I'm drinking a cup of tea whilst making this. It's not a beer though, it's not a beer, it's a cup of tea. British cup of tea. Where am I going to put this? Let's destroy these buildings here, get rid of them. Don't want them. Get out. Get out. There you go. Let's get the school there. Okay, so we've got another elementary school, which is cool. Which we need. Okay, so we've got that bit of land there that we can use eventually. I'm going to zone out the rest. Let's zone out this area. This is sort of the main entrance to Guildford, isn't it? Well, this is the main entrance to Guildford, I suppose. So let's zone it out. Again, I'm going to let the computer or the game come up with a name for it. I'm not that bothered by what name it comes up with. Let's go down to here. Across there we'll go. Yeah, we'll go right across the road. We might as well go past the school that we've just founded. Sometimes I do like to name things like that, like the schools, some restaurants, just stupid names. And it's sort of a secret thing that I do that I don't tell anyone about, because I sort of find it quite funny. Just to sort of have rude names for certain things, for certain shops, you know. Because if you do go up the high street in town, or if you're watching this from America, you go to the mall. I don't know if you see it, but some shop names are quite weird. And in this country, in the UK, there is a lot of shop names that are weird, and a lot of roads that are weird. A lot of weird road names in this country. I can't really, like, let me think of one. Crinkly Bottom. You know, who would name a road that? Crinkly Bottom? And there's like Round the Bend. You know, I think it's on a straight road round the bend, which is just weird. But we are weird in this country, let's be honest. Anyway, let's keep zoning these places out. Let's keep the river side zoned out on its own, I think. Orchard Park, I like that. Let's make it so it's proper commercialised, not for the tourism industry. You don't want to do it for the tourism industry. We'll have a separate part of the city for tourists, I think, where they can go and sort of, I don't think I clicked on it properly. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. There you go. That's it. So we'll do it. So it's a health area. It's going to be like loads of like electric charging places for electric cars, etc., etc., which is quite cool. So let's zone out the area that I built Riverside that I'm really proud of. I don't know why I'm proud of it, because anyone could do it. It's nothing special. It's nothing major. It's just, I think it's because it's so close to that river. I just think it's really cool, and it reminds me a little bit of the River Thames. So if you go to the River Thames and you go to one of the buildings along there, it is literally a fast flowing river, and there's a lot going on there. And I think that's something that I think City Skylines should maybe look into, doing DLCs of cities like Berlin, London, New York, LA, I can't think, Shanghai maybe, or Moscow, and then letting you literally, so they're already pre-built DLCs, and then just letting you do what you want to the city, you know. So like, say for instance it's London, and you want to get rid of the London Eye, get rid of it, or you want to get rid of the Spinnaker Tower, get rid of it, you know. Or you go to New York and you don't want the new trade centre up, so you get rid of it, you know. And I think that should be something that City Skylines should look into. Build, you know, look after pre-built cities and then design them how you want to design them. You know, the amount of people that live in London, 8 million people live in London. Could you imagine looking after London on this game? It would be absolutely crazy. Perhaps there is already a mod for that on the computer version of this. I don't know. I only play the Xbox version because my Mac will not cope with this game, unfortunately. It is only 2 years old, the Mac, but I just know it won't cope with it. It copes with Football Manager quite well, and Civilization 4, but I think anything beyond that, it would be very, very slow. I'm looking into getting a computer, gaming PC. It's just so expensive at the moment. Someone did tell me they're cheaper to build yourself, but again, that's just a whole new world for me. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I am going to take you over the city for a nice little view, and I shall leave you with some music. Obviously I won't leave you in silence, just because I want to take you on a tour around the city without the little icons at the bottom of the screen. So basically guys, thanks for watching, see you next time, and don't forget to like, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to press that subscribe button, because otherwise you won't hear my irritating voice anymore and you won't get to see episode 5. Don't forget also, press that bell. See you next time guys, thank you.